Blessings and salutations, wonderful Leos and across watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tyrone. It's a general collective read, so it may not resonate to all of you, but I appreciate every view, how many of you, because it means a lot to know any way I can help in any way with any message. I'm humbly grateful. Also, Leos, I did a pre-shuffle. It was more or less talking in the energy of the collective being focused on your happiness. So people who chose their side, you let it be clear that that's the side they chose, and you're making your move to your happiness. Okay, let me adjust this a little bit. Okay, so I don't need everything in here. Okay, so do a prayer and do this read for September 15th to September 30th for you wonderful Leos. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Leos. Amen. Okay, Leo, this is a general collective read again for September 15th to September 30th. It was more or less, again, it kept on speaking on the fact that somebody indecision has caused stagnation, like even down to the fact that the side that you even thinking that they was a credible choice. It's like you literally was expressing the fact that they kind of like annoyed, like it pitched you expressing that you're unhappy with the fact that they chose the side that you feel is not the winning team. How about that? So let's see what we have for Leo, please. September 15th to September 30th, 2022. Leo, please show me. I need to see. Oh, what's that? Something with. Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on. Some cards just flipped that I didn't see here. Okay, for Leo, please. Okay, let's see what's this. What's this here? Six of Pentacles. I want to make sure I get the main order. Alrighty. Ooh. Alright. We have this Two of Cups here as well. Okay. What I see, ooh, the bottom of the deck is from May to October, so that's a hierophant to a connection, a commitment to the end and a new beginning. So it shows the gradual progression that happens from this commitment energy to feeling like things has the cord has been cut and it's a new step, a new light, a new direction. And it's showing even during this, it wasn't where you're going through this energy of feeling lack or you're realizing this out in the cold. Is more or less you seeing the abundance of the seeds that you're planting to where when these crops grow, you want to make sure when things start to manifest, you want to make sure who's supposed to be around you is there. Who's not, you don't want them nowhere near you. And it comes to this point of it showing Taurus here, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. It's just more or less getting control of your destiny because somebody was acting as if they was unsure, and you're not putting your destiny in no one hand. You definitely taking control. Yes. Because if somebody is worried about how they look and you're more or less focused on how is my true connection lining up to. You're juggling on some things. You're trying to see if this is the connection that will withstand the transition of the seasons. If not, it has to end. If they're not built for it, even if, like, look, something may be good for just, it shows some intimacy, a little link, and some things is for the whole caboodle. And it just looks at where the challenge in the past had to deal with the fact of these backstabbery type of energies of feeling like, you know, you was overwhelmed and underappreciated, and you more or less, the challenge in the past, you was working on exercising mind and body, just getting yourself more in the energy of where the mind and the body is strengthening for your journey. Because where the justice shows, where the balance, where it shows Libra season as well, it's showing somebody was over spreading themselves too thin, okay, and more or less are now coming to the place of where things have to. It has to be more of a collaboration. It has to be more of things coming together in the right way in order for things to reconcile, in order for you to make peace, in order for things to have a better solution. Alrighty, so yes, Libra here. And we're going to see what we have here. For Leo, please. September 15th to September 30th. Going into Libra season. Let's see what we have for you, Leos, please. September 15th to September 30th, please. September 15th to September 30th, 2022. Leo, please. Leo. Okay, hold on. Ooh, sugar honey iced tea. I can't stand making a bonnet appointments. I'm going to put this hair down in a second. Okay, let's see. Yes, preparing from a heartbreak that literally is showing like the person is, somebody is not working in a way they're recognizing the work that needs to be done to get past this heartbreak or get past this betrayal. It's like, let me just get some more tarot for you, Leo. Leo, please. September 15th to September 30th, please. For Leo. Okay. All right. Yeah, for some of you, Leo, you feel like you put in enough work and you're just more or less setting a protection for yourself. You're putting a lot of time with this, a lot of energy, and it's like, yeah, somebody has feel like they put in enough. When it comes down to this betrayal and backstabbery energy, somebody really trying to heal and realizing that it's the end was inevitable. You know, it was like the fact of just healing from it itself and getting prepared to just move from this next step to get to your happiness, because it's showing you're fighting the toxicity and the codependency. It's like you're trying to get out this, you're trying to heal in the best way possible. Where the balance is showing, the justice is showing that it's more or less not about communicating or dealing with people. You're seeing what you need to see. It's not about an action or what people say. You know you spread yourself too thin and you realize and really accomplish the fact of what you put in. You're like, sheesh, I did a lot in this, not to sit there and say it's a negative thing. It's more or less looking like you did some amazing things, but limited resources for some. And it's showing down to where it's coming into where you're getting the reciprocity. It comes because of the fact that somebody feel like, look, somebody's not taking accountability and you're going to get to a good place to where you know what you deserve no matter what. The reconciliation comes strictly off the fact of somebody being fair, focused, calm, but letting them know that they got their hand out, but they got their sword up too, that they can cut things off if it's not done in the right way. This reconciliation depends on whether or not, it's like you can make amends without ever seeing this person again. Justice is here. Yes, the balance. Yeah. It's definitely understanding that the disappointment of a connection and realizing that, yeah, they kind of messed up what could have been for y'all. They didn't see the victory. They chose a side, and it wasn't the best thing because it could have been much better things coming for them. I really feel from what you got planted for you, and they was a part of the plan, but now it's like they are choosing another side, or they're not looking like They're not looking loyal. Okay. Let's see. So we have Capricorn, the Sagittarius here as well. For Leo, please. For Leo, please. I'm all being nosy. It's like, goodness gracious. I'm trying to see what they're doing outside her house. Okay. For Leo, clarification for September 15th to the 30th. My NYC feel like I brought the noise from New York with me because I promise you, even down to last night, I could have sworn I heard some sirens. I don't know if it was in my head, but I tried to record to see if it was just me used to hearing sirens. Hold on. Ooh. Okay. I don't know. I didn't get the recording time, but it's showing you an expressive energy if they used up enough time. You're not even being, what's the word? It's not sparing their feelings. It's not trying to be, it's just saying what it is. Yeah, it's showing it even with this ending or trying to heal from it, from the backstabbery energy. It's always with this intention of just wishing that the past could be better or go back to the good times where it used to be. But it's even showing, again, this justice keep coming out numerous times where this balance, even if that has to do with something that you're going through legally, it's showing it's the justice is in, it's upright the whole it's showing that things is working out for your balance, for your highest good. It shows this Libra season. It's showing that even down to the fact that you working and focused on you is what's needed to heal properly and get the balance and the justice you deserve. It's showing even down to not communicating to these particular people because they still, it's like this Five of Swords energy. It's like they don't appreciate or understand the power or the beauty or the what you do. It's like they not as what you see is that you spread yourself to then, and for your wish fulfillment, what you did and what you proved to who you are, you're making a choice to be free and connected to something that feels more dependable, more in sync. The fact that somebody is even not taking accountability is enough for you. You know, that's what you need to know. Like, that was basically super clear that it let you know that was the information you needed to make the steps that you needed to go in your direction. You could reconcile, you could be clear and fair with them. But what you see is that that you're taking your time to get to your wish fulfillment. You know, this right here, but you have everything in mind to get to your happiness and wish fulfillment. Yeah. Some of you are in your head about this, but it's just more or less feeling like you're forced in this position to stand up and be in your abundance. It's just showing that you have to stand up and be strong and just flourish because the love that you is not receiving, that you feel so defensive over, it's like, or you try to protect and stand up for, it's like more or less once you know that it show you who they are, you just take the steps that you need to take. You take on the world. It just look like it's not the fastest progress, but it's done in a way of you healing and just getting to this clarity that because a lot of this had you in your head on why this wasn't connecting when you know you was the better option. Because at the end of the day, you're nobody's option. I think you start to realize that you're just the one or not at all. You're defending that you taking on the world, you're doing great things, and whether or not they didn't see it fast enough or didn't think you were moving fast enough, big things are being done. And I think you're starting to realize how glad you wasn't connected to them because the things that you're working on, they wasn't even like, they was kind of put it like this, they had ratatouille, deceptive energy because the rats came out twice in this read. And it's showing that they really wasn't to be trusted. Yeah. Oh, Libra, Gemini, Virgo here. Oh, even with the world card, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and you're there as well, Leo. Let's see what we're doing with that fixed sign energy. Let's see, advice and outcome for Leo, please. Advice and outcome for Leo. Yeah, it's like definitely this need Leo energy. This look at this. Oh, let me just show you what fell out right here. There it goes. That's you, Leo. The sun. Okay. Things coming clear. Happiness coming in. New journey, new start. But you're well aware of it. You know, you're well aware that with the time you spent in this past connection wasn't going to be what you was invested in for the long term if it wasn't paying out to where you deserve. Look at that was the devil all bent up out of shape. Bent up and out of shape because you're making these changes. No more foolish moves. You see definitely kind of defensive energy, but you're definitely seeing this perception of the past has changed. There's no more like this wishing well. You more or less focused and got a definitive plan that if it doesn't suit the best course for you, there's definitely moves that you're making. And even if there's no reconciliation, Ozy Welsy. It feels like some of you, you're not moving towards something that's got you. It's like something that you was once over. Somebody is reconsidering. But it still shows that nobody is like, it's not going to be the hard work or the work is not being put in for this Ace of Cups. And if that work ain't put in, you definitely ain't going to step in that direction. You will heal from the ending or keep engaging in the same argument. Somebody want to heal so they could be in their abundance. This Empress came out a couple of times. Libra, Taurus energy, but it's showing there's some deception that's coming for something you cannot build with this energy because they just we're going to get some more clarification on what they, but it's just showing that even like I said, a reconsideration, if there's no work put in, all this love is just going to just be what you feel. It's not going to be an action that you go on because it seems if they don't see it, that's for them to heal and get their way because this instability is something that you don't feel you can connect to. With somebody don't believe there's something that could build, that's them. That's for them. You already see this abundant, untold, beautiful story, which the untold story to me is the world card, which is fixed energy. Leo energy is there as well, but it's just seeing that their destiny is just what you see is like you have to have real, true connection, loyalty on this journey. Okay. Aries is here as well. Clarification, please. For Leo, clarification. For Leo, clarification. For Leo, clarification. For Leo's advice and outcome, please. Yeah, somebody's tired of fighting. They rather just go their own way with tact and diplomacy because they see, even by looking at their energy, they see where this is going. Even with the perception of the past changing and seeing clearly that it's bigger, huge things coming. This Ace of Pentacles is here showing at the 25th hour, meaning like when you don't see it, it's there, it's big, and for some of you are peed off for how long it took for you to even sticking around with the person who wasn't even what you thought they was. It's like somebody's like you believed this beautiful comfortability of them, and now you're looking at it differently, and you're looking at the fact that you was about to invest all of this energy into them like that. I was about to make the biggest mistake. So Leo, please. Clarification. Yep. As far as the decisions, a clear decision been made, taking a step, moving away because that's not where you see your future. You feel like your future has to be in it. It's just like you was had to be definite. Excuse me for my stumbling and stuttering, but it's like, let me slow it down. Where you trying to take these steps in this new journey, this goal, is from realizing that where somebody who you've seen your future with has changed. You know, you come into this understanding that it may not reconcile, it may not make peace because of the fact that somebody has some real manipulative energy. But it's definitely showing that because of the fact that it may not reconcile, it's literally had you like kind of stuck, like, dang, this person from the past has really got you feeling away because the nostalgia of it. Feel like how could it not be to where we can't reconcile? But it looks as if your manifestation is coming clear. It's just that sometimes what you're manifesting is not coming into fruition as you see, because some of you seeing this person as your destiny. You know what I'm saying? But what is coming out is that as much as you seen this person for you, as much as you love to be with them, they don't stop nothing. They don't stop nothing. They just stop it for themselves. Even trying to redo is going to bring an inevitable end because it seems like they don't know the steps that it takes. They're not taking accountability. And you're just not going to try to be burdened by that anymore. It's like you can't want it for them more than they want it for themselves. I don't know. This is what I see for this read. Again, it's this Mercury retrograde, so it could be just some willy-nilly energy, especially if it's affected by those planets and the Pisces moon. Just a lot of willy-nilly energy going on out here. And I just want you to be aware that even if people been vibrating more on their shadow stuff on their lowest side, it's some, if they don't acknowledge it, it's going to be enhanced even more at this time. So that's what I see for you wonderful Leos. The Scorpio here as well. Like I said, it's a lot going on here. Everybody's here. Sagittarius, Aries. But it's definitely showing you're no longer burdened by investments that don't grow or don't acknowledge where the possibilities of which I can be. Alrighty, I don't want to keep going into this read because then it starts to get really specific. But let me know how it goes for you in the comment below if you choose to. But either way, thank you kindly for coming through. Till next time, love and light.